I have to add, I just can't resist, and I don't mean this as a criticism because I actually love it, but the most famous video on the internet is you. Shot off camera in a previous job before Fox.
What am I doing? Going live? Is that
You're going live.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
I was in Iceland, and I had some gnome come up to me and goes, "You're the going live guy." I said, "What? I'm in Iceland."
That was in Reykjavik?
Yeah, and it's all over the world. I mean, there are Japanese guys going, "I'm the live guy." I mean, it's ridiculous. So I'm on Inside Edition, and they can't tape it every 2 minutes. They go, "Oh, we didn't get the audio. Oh, you were out of frame. Oh, there's a giant glob on your ear." And they couldn't get it taped. So finally, Irish guy went, "All right,
we'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks."
And there it goes everywhere.
Amazing.
That's exactly what happened.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've wondered about that.
But here's what people don't understand about television news. It's like professional football, the NFL. If you are a talent, both Carlson and I are talent. That's what they call us because we're on television. You have to beat the shows that are up against you. Right? So when I was at Inside Edition, I had to beat Wheel of Fortune or whoever I was competing against, okay? Or at least come close. You have to beat the other team. And if you do beat them, like you did and I did, then you're rewarded with money. Not love, not loyalty, money. It's a pure play. So when personnel changes, then it's all thrown into chaos. So Tom Brady leaves the New England Patriots, right?
Yeah.
The entire dynamic of the organization changes. Now, some might say for the better, some might say for the worse, but it's totally different without Tom Brady.
But here's where the analogy breaks down. The Patriots didn't fire Tom Brady the minute he won the Super Bowl and then denounce him as a sex criminal or a racist. Well, so why would you fire the guy, in your case, for example, who had dominated the space, was continuing, still number one? Like, that just seems acting against interest. Like, why would you ever fire the top guy? Matt
Lauer actually asked me that question.
Yeah, good question.
Okay, and he asked me it on the Today Show in a kind of haughty way. I said, it was business.
Pride goeth before the fall.
So I never asked them why they did what they did. Ever.
But why attack
you?
But
listen to me for a minute. This is important.
Yeah.
I never asked them why they did what they did. I accepted it. Okay, and then as I said, we got the contracts in order. But at the time, they were trying to buy Sky News. And the Sky operation runs all the soccer in Europe. Huge money making.
Oh yeah.
All right, News Corp was trying to buy them. The British regulators were giving them an awful hard time for a number of reasons. And in my mind, I thought that might have something to do with it. But I have to tell you this honestly, I didn't care. I had been there for 20 years. I was time for a change. When I started cable news, it was nothing, but I knew it was going to be huge. And then I said, you know what's going to be the next huge? Alternative independent media.
Yes.
And I just scampered on over to it. I think there was a week, only a week, before I started BillO'Reilly.com. We already had it up and running as a news operation. I took a number of people from Fox with me, good people. And to this day, it's been 6.5 years. It's the most successful independent news agency in the world.
But so you didn't spend any time locked in your bedroom with a bottle of vodka at all?
No, I don't drink. I'm too boring to drink. That's why I don't drink. I don't think feeling sorry for yourself is a good use of anybody's time.
Yeah.
I accepted the situation, which is the key to life. I knew I wasn't going to change it, right? They made a decision, they made a decision. So why am I going to brood about it? I mean, a lot of Irish guys brood.
Yes, it's a brooding island.
It is, but I'm not really a brooder. I'm like, okay, that happened. The concern was for my children. I protected my children as best I could, and I succeeded on that, I think. But for me, it was, now we're going to do this, and we're going to make this sing. And we have.
Amazing. So you lost no time.
None. In fact, I was writing books. I was doing radio. I mean, my radio franchise stayed right where it was. Nothing happened there at all. Nothing happened in publishing. I mean, Killing the Witches is the 13th Killing book. There was no interruption in that. The only interruption was on cable news. And so I went to another news forum.
How did you keep yourself from getting bitter, though?
I'm just bitter about everything anyway. So
that's your
easy.
Default?
Yeah, it was like, how much more bitter can I get? I'm just bitter 24/7. I have what they call an edge to me, all right? and so, but again.
Where's that from?
Levittown, after World War II, the baby boomers, 100 kids, and if they didn't like you, it was like, okay, here we go. No kicking, though. We had rules at Levittown.
No kicking?
Brawling, couldn't kick. You had to
so
use
it's
your
pre-UFC.
Yeah. No tattoos at that time. But anyway, I have a philosophy of life that I've developed, and I stick to it. In that discipline, I don't go to a psychiatrist because why drive them crazy? That's not fair to the psychiatrist. If I would walk in, I don't do any of that. I think I'm here for a reason, put on the planet for a reason. I'm trying to be an honest guy, and I make everybody that I work for money. But you know what the greatest thing is? I'll never work for anybody again. I run my own show now.
So is that the future? I mean, what is it? You said you worked everywhere in television.
Right.
Like, what is the future of cable news? What is the future of news?
Cable news will be there.
Yeah.
But it's like the network news. I mean, when was the last time you said, you heard somebody say, wow, did you see that on Norah O'Donnell? When was the last time you heard somebody say that?
I don't think I ever have.
No.
But
when Cronkite was there,
yeah,
and Rather and Brokaw and Jennings, there was juice.
Yeah, it was a real thing.
So cable will stay where it is, and Fox will win, by the way, because Fox has better talent. Fox wins not because of this ideological, although they have an advantage because traditional Americans have nowhere else to go except Newsmax. But Fox has better talent. The talent is better. And that's it. So people gravitate toward talent. I trained Jesse Waters. I trained him, okay? So whether you like him or not, he's talented.
For sure.
And his talent. Hannity's talented. He can deliver a broadcast.
Did you give Jesse advice before he started?
Hey, I only give advice when people ask me.
Yeah.
So you yourself have never asked me for advice. But
that's totally false.
Did I give you some advice?
Slept to your no. That is totally when I took over Greta Van Susteren. I waited in the ante room of your office. Yes, I did. It was in fact, Ailes told me go kiss O'Reilly's ass, and that's the first thing I did. A man never stands so tall as when he stoops to kiss an ass.
What did I tell you?
You said it's a very treacherous business. Mind your own business.
Just stay
in your own lane. Do your thing.
Okay.
I thought
that was good advice.
Yes,
right?
It was.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm old now, so I forget things. Right? What's your name again?
Younger people say the news is full of lies.
Kennedy's motorcade.
239 people. The death of Jeffrey Epstein.